Blue Ranger here with my new NASCAR series. Want to get into some NASCAR news. I've been a fan for over 26 years now. Want to share my opinions and insights as to the things that are going on with NASCAR. And let's start off with today's big news. The 2018 NASCAR schedules are out, and we have the Cup Series schedule right here. They also put up the Xfinity schedule and the Truck Series schedule. But let's take a look at the Cup schedule and see the new changes that are going to happen next year. First thing I noticed right away is at the top of the chart there, February 11th, we have the Clash and Daytona 500 qualifying on the same day. Probably a cost-saving measure, save the team some money, which is fine with me. Want to see how they get it all sorted out and scheduled, so we have plenty of time to see that. They'll get that news out to us before next February, I'm pretty sure. The next thing I look at on this schedule is February 18th, the Daytona 500 returns to President's Day weekend where it belongs. It shouldn't have been moved whatsoever from that date or from that weekend. I know they were worried about the NFL expanding. Well, guess what? That never happened. So put it back to its traditional date and we'll all be happy. The next thing that stands out, obviously, is the West Coast swing is the same as this year. Las Vegas, Phoenix, and Auto Club Speedway outside of Los Angeles. Glad they kept those three together, although I wouldn't mind having Sonoma in the spring, but hey, I'll take it where I can get it. Going on down the list, the next thing that catches my eye is next year's All-Star race is going to remain in Charlotte even after this last weekend's fiasco with a boring race. But you know what? Considering what they're going to do in the fall, I'll let them keep the All-Star race for at least next year. The new place on the schedule for Chicagoland Speedway, which goes from inside the playoffs to out, but it goes right before Daytona. So July 1st, that Sunday, will be the new Chicagoland race. Not sure if it's going to be day or night race yet because it is a Sunday, so we'll see. July 22nd, New Hampshire Motor Speedway's only date this season because they gave up one of their dates, unfortunately. The August off week is back, which is great for the teams. I know they do a lot of work and so many weeks on the road. I'm sure they enjoy a week off after that fall Bristol race. We come back after that break with the Southern 500 in Darlington, and we wrap up the regular season. And this is probably one of the biggest changes at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, running the Brickyard 400, and that's what gets you into the playoffs. Now with the Brickyard 400, prestigious race. I've watched every single one from the first one in '94 all the way up to last year. And yes, it has gotten boring. It's been terrible since at least 2007, 2008. Well, '08 was a tire fiasco, so yeah, it's been terrible for a long time. But I'm going to give them credit. They're trying to get more people out there to watch this race. Putting it as the regular season finale is going to be a big deal for IMS and for NASCAR. And hopefully they figure out what they can do with the cars to make that race more spectacular. Now, I plan on going to the Xfinity race this fall when they run the restrictor plates, so I can see that rules package up close, see if it's going to be a good thing for the Cup cars. So you'll see a video of that here in the not too distant future. But hopefully, if that package works and they can translate it to the Cup Series, which has more horsepower, and they get similar results, I'm fine with them leaving it on the oval. I know they talked about putting it on the road course, but if they make it work and make it entertaining, keep it as the Brickyard 400 on the oval where it really belongs. Now here comes the big change, the playoffs. Big changes for the playoffs. Number one, we start off the playoffs at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, going back out west for the second Las Vegas race, which replaced the New Hampshire race. So there you go. Las Vegas leading off the playoffs. But the second race here is at Richmond. So we get another short track in the playoffs. Martinsville's not alone anymore. Hell, they group all three of them together in the spring. Why not put them closer together in the fall? Richmond is a playoff race, second race in round one. That's fantastic. The biggest change, and the one I'm most excited about, the cutoff race in round one at Charlotte Motor Speedway, not on the oval, on the infield road course. All of us people who have been bitching and moaning for the past 10 years that we needed another road course finally get one. The third road course for the Cup Series in 2018 is in the playoffs, and it's a damn elimination race. How amazing is that? I watched the AJ test on Reddit a few minutes ago. The track looks wonderful. I'm looking forward to what they plan on doing next year. And I'm glad that Marcus Smith and Bruton Smith have the balls to give up the oval race and to put it on the road course for the fans. Bravo to you. If I ever have the money to fly to Charlotte next fall, I will be there because, damn it, I'm grateful that you guys took a chance. We need to fill that place up, keep a road course on the schedule, so we can keep having three, because that's what NASCAR Cup Series really needs. The rest of the playoffs is similar to the way it is this year. Dover moves from an elimination race to the first race in round two. Then we go Talladega, Kansas, Martinsville, Texas, Phoenix, Homestead for the championship, which is still a fantastic track to have the finale on. So kudos to NASCAR. for taking a chance on the schedule, moving some things around, and seeing if we can get some more people. Because frankly, Dale Jr. is retiring. NASCAR needs to do something to pique fan interest and get them back off their couches and into the seats of those tracks. So hopefully this works. Hopefully we see some results and then keep moving on in the future. Now I know we're kind of stuck with these tracks until 2021, I believe it is, the first year that they can change things up. But you know what? Kudos to NASCAR for making some changes, trying to take a risk for the fans and put something together that everyone's really going to enjoy. If you have any comments, leave them down below. I'd love to read them. I'd love to hear what you think and your opinions. Hopefully next year's a great season. We get some close racing and hard battles and some really good fun. See you guys out there on the track. I'm Andy Blue Ranger. Thanks for tuning in. You'll catch me next time.